goody? It's your girl Nerd. I'm back with a vengeance. Back like I never left. I missed you guys. I know you missed me. But today's video is a little nerve-wracking for me. I never thought I would do this type of video, but because I'm all for taking chances and making new memories, and yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Welcome to my first story time. My mug says good morning, sunshine, but I know it's not morning. It's like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock here. Oh, let me reverse that. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock here, but it's morning somewhere else. And that's my excuse. I'm drinking my green tea. You feel me? Health is wealth. Let's get it cracking. So I put a poll up on Instagram for a story time versus a haul. Y'all messy bitches put a story time. I'm still gonna do a haul though. I'm gonna do a Fashion Nova haul. You guys are gonna get that real soon. I'm gonna do Black owned business and a Fashion Nova haul. Yeah, so we're gonna get with that. Yeah, so I did haul versus that, a haul versus story time. Y'all messy bitches picked story time. So then I gave you guys an option of story time. Y'all are messy. Y'all are messy. Y'all are messy. So I put two options. One option was I was friends with the side chick. And then the other was, oh my bad, no cussing on YouTube. He had sex with my friend. So the latter won. But I'm still gonna do the other one just to keep the juicy details because my life is fucking juicy. People's business just rolls into my forefront. The tea always makes its way to me. I do not make the tea makes its way to me. My life is just what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna put this down and we're gonna get started because you guys gotta see my hand motions and everything. So, story time. All right, so there are 3 pivotal characters in this. So let's get this started. There are 3 pivotal characters. There's moi, there's Jay, and then there's K. So where I go to school, I go to school in the Valley at CSUN. And I've been there for about a long ass time. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm like a 5th year senior. I don't care. But during my 2018-2019 year, I came back. I had to stop for a while. So I came back with a vengeance. Me and my best friend, one of my best friends at the time, we used to go to BSU. So there was this girl that everybody knew, Kay. You know, Kay was charismatic. Kay was cool. She was just, was chill. So, yeah. Kay was known in the Black community as CSUN. So, this boy, Jay, right? So, I was on my little thought tip. I was on Tinder and what's the other one? Black and what's that other one? Oh my God. But mostly Tinder. Tinder was fun for me. So I came across it. You know how you swipe left on the phone? You swipe left and you swipe right if you want somebody. So I swiped left and I was like, cool. I don't want anybody. Swipe right. I got a whole bunch of baddies. So one of the first people to hit me up was Jay. So Jay was really cute. He was 6'3". He was from Florida. Even though he was cute, he was a rapper. He was just cute, chocolate, usually my type. So I was like, okay, cool. So we talked for a couple days. He's like, hey, I'm gonna come to LA. I'm trying to move to LA in a couple days. I'll be there. So I'm like, ooh, I get to see what's up with this nigga. So the first time, me and one of my best friend who was CSUN, love you girl, we went to go see him at his place with his friends. So it was cool. It was a little weird, but it was cool. So eventually I invited him over. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you come over, we could chill. So we did that a couple times, right? Then we stopped because I was just like over the whole Tinder thing. And let's just be real. I am a relationship type girl. I don't believe in hooking up like that. So when I hook up with you, or like I'm hooking up with you exclusively, I expect some type of commitment. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but it has to be some type of understanding that I'm only with you and you're only with me. That in that way. You feel me? So kind of found out he was doing him on the side. So I was like, oh no, that's nasty. We're not gonna do that, right? So oh my God, so I stopped talking to him. I kind of deleted his number. I forgot about him. Months passed by. 2019, months passed by. So he pops up again, and we start talking again. He comes over, we do what we do, and I'm just like, okay, cool. And then, so how I found out he was messing with my friend Kay, me, Kay, and my best friend, one of my best, they were really close because they did things together at school. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So one day we were talking about, men and whatever. So I kind of noticed Kay on her phone, and I'm like, okay, she must be really talking to somebody. That's cool. Wait a minute, y'all. So yeah, I noticed her on her phone. So I'm like, hey girl, who you talking to? She's like, oh, this boy. I'm like, oh, who's the boy? So she's like, oh, I met him on Tinder and da 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 da. So I said, if you're on Tinder in LA, you probably done met some people around the way that know some people that know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, okay? So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, who is he? She's like, oh, he chill or whatever. So I didn't think nothing of it. So me and Jay started hanging out again a couple days later. So I asked him, I was telling him I was going somewhere with my friends. I was like, oh, da 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 and da da da. My best friend and Kay. So he was like, Kay. I'm like, Kay, how you know Kay? He's like, how you know Kay? I'm like, I go to school with her. Honey child, the look of his face turned white. Like a ghost. Like you slap baby powder on your face. Y'all feel me? Boy looked like he just seen something or just heard something he did not want to hear. So I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? He's like, nothing. I'm like, oh, you look kind of sick. Like he's like, nah, I gotta go. So he got up abruptly. It was weird. It was really strange. So I stopped talking to him again. So it revealed itself through Instagram. The creator Instagrams. Y'all messy. Y'all are messy. Y'all knew this shit was gonna get messy for some people. So yeah, it got a little messy. So through snooping, and my best friend is she's no help. We snooped. We was like, oh, we got to find out who he talking to, what other girl. So I see he followed her. So I said, oh, that's weird. Not weird. I mean, it's Instagram. Everybody's going to follow each other, but how do you know her? How do you know her? So, if you know me, I'm naturally an intuitive person. So, my spirit tells me stuff before I even have to ask a question. So I said, okay, this is a red flag right here. Oh my God, y'all. So I text him, I'm like, hey, you're following my friend? And he's like, who? And I give him their Instagram. And he's like, oh yeah, smirk face. I'm like, oh, how you know her? He's like, oh, we chilled a couple times. practicing my jab. Like, a couple of times. So I asked him, I said, oh, y'all hung out like we hung out? And he's like, you know, typical fuck nigga bullshit. Oh, why you asking me questions? You not my girl, you need to chill. So I said, oh, okay. I'm gonna chill all right. So I tell Kay, I'm like, hey, you know, such and such. And she's like, oh yeah, he's cool. We hung out a couple times, and yeah, it was just what it was. And I'm like, why? I'm like, no reason, girl. Looking like that Michael Jordan meme when he crying and his face is like, that's me. Or the little boy that be like that, that's me. So I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, my mind could not wrap around it. I could not wrap around it. It was crazy. So I politely messaged him back. I said, I know the truth. Clearly you're not gonna stop seeing her. So clearly I'm just gonna exit my way out the conversation, out the relationship or the entanglement, whatever the fuck it was. You know what he's gonna say? He says to me, y'all, you know what he says? You're a hater. You're being a hater. You never told me you didn't want a relationship. You never told me you wanted a relationship. Right now, I'm trying to get myself established. I just moved to LA. I'm just looking for friends. You know what the deal was. So, of course, I knew what the deal was. I'm not dumb. I'm not one of them girls that, oh my God, I'm going to force him to be with me. No, like, if you don't want to be with me, you don't want to be with me, my nigga. Like, somebody will. But you not finna play me like I'm regular, though. So, y'all, when I blocked him. I blocked him. I blocked his number. Me and Kay were cool because I said she didn't know. Yeah. Blocked. And then I found out he was messing with, and he knew and was messing with another girl I went to like middle school with. So I was like, oh, this is hitting too close to home. Absolutely not. Like, y'all. So yeah, so he ended up messing with my friend. I kind of got him a gig at this showcase with my friends. Yeah, just trying to help him be cool and all that stuff. But this was before I found out he was messing with my friend. But yeah, these niggas are savages out here. Like, he was really like, oh, you're a hater. Y'all know the deal. But yeah, that's my story time. I'm going to do another one very soon with the other one that you guys voted on, which is I was friends with the side chick. That's my story time, and stay tuned for more. I got more tea for y'all. More tea. Audi 3000, guys.